are back again, part 16. Next thing's the next. Or maybe not, maybe something else, because we forgot, because we're just fucking an idiot. But we're getting there, Last one was filler, you know, we worked it out, we've got a plan, we know what we've got to do, we've got all the bits, so we just got to put them together. So, yeah, now we're going to start, next thing. It's going to be good, we're going to get there, we're going to do some stuff. And we've worked out how many more episodes, so we should be turning the key by episode 23. Episode 23, turn the key. Wow, there's a preview. But yeah, Sweet 16 is going to be next thing's next, or maybe something else. But yeah, I forgot what something else I was going to say, but we just have to wait till the next intro, I guess, because I done really forgot. So I have to just roll with it.
Where to, what to believe in, where to, will be so. Where to, not to deceive in, we don't take control. Believe what you read or what you see, but you don't really know. Believe what you want, but don't deceive in, you won't take control. As if I need to turn on that TV, I don't even need to know the reasons. Life's not meant to be misinformed and confused. Know the line, real time. Learn how to toe the line. This is life, turn into real life. You've been sold, your mind is now in their control.
It's been a day, that's for sure. Where did we leave off? Alright, so we're trying to make a video of how shit this is. It's pretty shit. It's in, but this one, it's a real right thing to get in there, and then you got to get the bolts sitting in the right spot, and then, you know, try and cross thread them in there. That's alright, that all went in smooth, and the wrench has only got like one click on this side. That's the easy side, that's good. And the other side, which is right pain to get the bolt in there itself, and then you get 3 clicks on that one on the ratchet, so that was good. That went in. And then behind that, which you probably can't see from here, you can probably go in the back and see it. Just get down here a little bit. This exhaust, let's follow that up here into there. Those ones, no, not that one. It's back a bit further. This was the one in the bottom. That was it was going really smooth. I was like, oh, this is easy. And that one just, I don't know if it's been, I can't quite focus on it there. Just got a little chunk out of the thread or something. I was nearly about to pull it out and fix on that thread, but eventually we got it to bite and it didn't cross thread, so that's good. And the other two were pretty easy. That's it up in there. You can see that one and that one. We didn't clean that, so we don't care. I think they got a torque setting. I think it was 31 or something like that, maybe. And my arm's tuned to that, so that's perfect. They're torqued. That's good. We're going to get under here with a torque wrench anyway, and we've got to do these ones up. So we'll do that next. See if we can't crack ourselves in the head 15 times and drop the bolts in. Yeah, fun times. Once they're in, we can tighten up this engine mount here. Yeah, we probably need to do this one up in there too. I think I've tightened that. I might have tightened that one already. Then if I can do some fancy camera work and see that one there and me, hello, you can see much of me. Like I said, I'm going to pull that bolt out and change it around. And then on to the next thing, which I think was these drive axles. And then we might do the rad. Sounds like we're getting it together with a plan. Just still use a bit more down in there. I think if I had the can in my hand I could do that, but I don't, so I probably won't. Alright, let's keep going. I'm wasting time making videos, you idiot. Alright, she's time for an update. Smooth sailing so far this morning. That engine mount's locked in, bolt's locked in. That one bolt's locked in. I locked all the bracket in last night, hopefully. This one I snugged in when I put the bracket in. Did the bolts from the bottom, the mount. Did the bolts at the front there, torqued them up. Torqued all the ones at the back. There was a concern there where I punched the screws out and the little things had to be punched back in, but if you punched them back in, it just wouldn't have gone back in. So I actually ended up punching them all out. That was fine. They didn't spin while I was trying to do them up a little bit, but I could get my finger in there and that was enough to hold it and grab, and I just worked my way around that so it all just snugged down in nice and just, you know, felt about 50 on the new meters. And got the wrench on there, and they dead set did not take more than a quarter turn to, so it wasn't over, it was just bang on it. Same with the exhaust manifold. Those ones I said I torqued to 30, I did jump on the torque wrench there with a 31 point whatever it is that my torque wrench adjusts to the closest nearest thing, and that was good. So saying that, I believe once I just sit down and take a couple of minutes just to reevaluate again all my life decisions and any bits that you've forgotten and might fall off while you're driving down the highway. Drive axles can go in next. And yeah, they'll go in next, and then we keep on buttoning her up. Checky check, and fixy fix, but it's been reasonably smooth sailing today. Those, you know, they weren't too hard to get in. Those little fiddly bits on the bracket, that little weight thing and the exhaust piece. But yep, we'll just take 5, just retrace our steps, and you're next. You are next. And I don't think, without jinxing myself, that that's going to be too hard. It maybe just pointing out to this fucking CD. I'm not worried about it now. Like I said, I've got to fix the clutch and make sure that works before I spend any more money on this car and do anything else to it. And it's not really a long-term car anyway, and if this goes okay, it goes okay. But let's I'll do a little bit of a recap on these, an investigation. What did we find here? This one was a bit, we'll see what it feels like when we get back in the car, but it was a little bit loose in the car, but they do have a little bit of play in them. But one of these, like these boots are shite. This one, had splits, and these ones actually don't look too bad now that I'm recapping it, but I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. This clip's just finished, like that's just wanting to come off, so that's a pretty good sign that it's going to leak oil soon. This one here was pretty, just about to disintegrate. Was it this one? No, it was the other side. Alright, I'll slide you across. This bit's gone. The boot's there, there's some grease in there, so we'll just pretend we didn't see that. And these are just like these, I think you just buy these for like $150 or something, like replacement whole freaking axle. So I'm not going to fuck around with CV joints, because that's just doesn't, just, you know, the time and effort to just replace the parts isn't really worth the effort to rebuild them myself, and I'll probably get them a bit cheaper if I exchange them or something. I'll go and talk to a local CV joint or something like that and just get them, and they'll be easy to replace. Easy, because you just bang her up on the hoist and smash at it with a hammer and bust them out, and I have to drain the oil out of the gearbox, but yeah, that'll be a pretty easy job once we get the hoist, so that can wait. And yeah, once they're in and this goes back together, given that we don't have any problems, we'll come back. And yeah, that's it. That's all the hard stuff done, really. Come on, man. Like, we can get this out soon. We're yeah, having a good morning so far. No real problems, just little niggly stuff. I might point out, for future self or anyone else doing this, if I get these tools here, wherever they are. I did organise my tools nicely this morning. I haven't had any problems finding stuff. Oh, there we go. I said it there. So quickly went, oh, let's make a video. Anyway, so I did this engine mount before and I was stripping it and I wasn't really getting onto it properly. Again, you cannot, oh, you actually could see this when I recap the video. So there's the engine mount to the left of where that hole is in the drive shaft, and you can't quite see the bolt. What do we got? I think that's the bolt there. Yeah, just above that exhaust. You can see that bolt, which I said I'd replace, which I didn't. And now I've turned it up tight and probably fucking can't get it out again, but that's a problem for another day for now. But I think, I don't actually know when I was doing it what I was doing, but I noticed when I was trying to put it in there that I don't have a socket pin on here. But I had like, because I got the 17mm on a freaking adapter and this and that, because it's 1/2 inch and these are 3/8. There's a little bit of chaos at that end where the bolt is, and this little short one was in there in that connector. You just see it just touching on stuff in there that it wasn't supposed to, and just will quickly guide you in there. So you couldn't get your wrench straight in there where it wants to go, but I just found just go into that space there, down like that. Not that you can see any of that, but that sort of helps you get the guide. Not that this is a how-to video or anything like that, but anyway, I've got to get to that. Keep going on. Yeah, having that shorter, I don't know what I did before, but I had that shorter piece on the end of the, where the socket was. So just went, oh yeah, that's banging in against stuff there and slipping and moving around and stuff. So I just made sure I got the longer one at that final point there, not a little one. Because yeah, got that long extension. Just got 15. Not that many actually. I could use some more, to be honest. That's probably enough for the collection. And I might actually just get a really big one at some point in the future. Yeah, I think we're done. Just gonna have a drink, I'm gonna have a little snack, some lunch, come back out here and get into it. Adios.